Hi, welcome to Infinitus Dhruv. So this video will cover basic interview questions of Docker which every Docker learner should know. This is the part 1 of the video which contains 10 important questions asked in the interview. When it comes to Docker, you must be hearing these keywords like virtualization, containerization, hypervisors, images, containers, hub. Let's understand the concepts of all these terms in this video. Question number 1. What is Docker? Docker is an open source lightweight containerization technology. It was first started in 2013 by Docker Incorporated. It packages your application and all its dependencies together in the form of containers so as to ensure that your application works seamlessly in any environment. It allows you to automate the deployment of applications in lightweight and portable containers. It has gained widespread popularity in the cloud and application packaging world. It wraps basically anything that can be installed on the server. Question number 2. Explain Docker architecture. Docker architecture consists of 3 components: Docker host, Docker client, Docker registry. Docker follows client-server architecture. Client talks to Docker daemon. Client and daemon communicates using REST API or network interface. Let's understand each one of them. Docker client. Docker client is the way by which Docker user interact with Docker. Docker client sends the command like docker run, docker build to Docker daemon, which carries them out. Docker client can communicate with more than one daemon. Docker host. Docker host runs Docker daemon. Docker host manages Docker objects like images, containers, networks, etc. Docker registry. Docker registry is a storage and distribution system to store Docker images. By default, Docker interacts with Docker Hub, Docker public registry. Question number 3. Life cycle of a Docker container. Creation of the container, running the container, pausing the container, unpausing the container, starting the container, stopping the container, restarting the container, killing the container, destroying the container. Question number 4. What are the advantages of using Docker containers? So here are the 5 advantages of using Docker containers. 1. Version control. 2. Easy modeling. 3. Application agility. 4. Placement and affinity. 5th. Operational efficiencies. What are the main drawbacks of using Docker? Some notable drawbacks of Docker are: it doesn't provide a storage option. It offers a poor monitoring option. No automatic rescheduling of inactive nodes. Complicated automatic horizontal scaling setup. Question number 6. Difference between containerization and virtualization. Virtualization enables you to run multiple operating systems on the hardware of a single physical server, while containerization enables you to deploy multiple applications using the same operating system on a single virtual machine or a server. Virtual machines are great for supporting applications that requires an operating system full functionality when you want to deploy multiple applications on a server or when you have a wide variety of operating systems to manage. Containers are better choice when your biggest priority is to minimize the number of servers you are using for multiple applications. Question number 7. Similarities between Docker and VM. Both have their own root file systems. Process of one VM or container can't see process of another VM or container. Both have their own virtual networks. Host OS can be different from guest OS or container OS. Question number 8. Difference between Docker and VM. In VM, each VM runs its own OS. In Docker, all containers share the same kernel of the host. In VM, boot time is in minutes. In Docker, containers instantiate in seconds. In VM, snapshots are used. In Docker, images are built incrementally on top of others like layers. In VM, cannot run more than a couple of VMs on an average laptop. In Docker, can run multiple Docker containers in a laptop. In VM, not version controlled. In Docker, images can be diffed and can be version controlled. Question number 9. What are the maximum number of containers you can run per hosts? This really depends on your environment, the size of your applications, as well as the amount of available resources like CPU will all affect the number of containers that can be run in your environment. Containers unfortunately are not magical. Question number 10. Is there a possibility that a container can restart all by itself in Docker? No, it is not possible. The default -restart flag is set to never restart on its own. Thank you for watching this video. We'll see you in the next part.